What is up, YouTube? This is the Pointe crew. I'm Daren.
Sage, what up?
And we're going to be talking about comics today. And one I am not really fond of at all. It is Age of Ultron, which is going on right now.
Hulk out.
Fuck Hulk out. I don't even cuss that much, but really, I fucking hate this thing. I really hate it. It's not because that is an event that might not even matter later, but honestly,
I promise it won't matter later.
What's happening here? Like, we have this whole time travel plot. We have to kill Hank Pym because of Ultron is fucking up everything.
No, they killed him.
Well, I was getting to that. But and we have Cap in fetal position Cap. I know he's not in it before, but that's fetal position Cap forever. And this whole thing
with the shattered shield and shit.
Yeah, with the shattered shield. Now we got heroes looking like 90s anti-heroes and shit. Tell me why I think this is going to be like a lamer version of Age of the Apocalypse.
Where it is.
Yeah, where honestly they're going to push this aside, call it another universe, and we won't see it for another 15 years until they make another Exile. I swear to God, that's all they're going to do.
I mean, we've been over this several times over the past 3 months now.
Yeah.
We've been over it. The problem with Age of Ultron is it don't really matter. Like, they gonna bring in Angela, and nobody knows who the fuck that is. And then, I guess Neil Gaiman's gonna write for Marvel. That's the biggest news to come out of Age of Ultron. Everything else is so irrelevant. Like, his Avengers, Bendis' Avengers is over.
Yeah.
Concretely, it's over. He's doing X-Men now, but still, we've got this one last Avengers story. Even while Jonathan Hickman gears up to do his big next Avenger, I mean, his first big Avengers story.
You know what? That also bothers me as well with Neil Gaiman writing. When I first heard this rumor about Neil Gaiman writing, I was specifically thinking, cool, Miracle Man / Marvel Man's back. I'm like game for this. Then I hear about the Angela shit, and I was like, okay, that's like a red herring. I heard a lot of people say it's a red herring to surprise you with Miracle Man coming out. It's just no Miracle Man. And I'm like, well, what are you doing? Who is this Angela? This Angela stuff, I actually looked it up. Only been in like 5 issues of Spawn.
Yep.
What's the point?
I mean, the biggest thing, the most notable thing about her is the legal battle that came out of her creation. That's pretty much it.
The only thing I can see this is so they can get her out of Image.
Yeah.
So they won't have that problem anymore.
Yeah.
And after all that, I don't like that. That means this whole event is to get a character that does not mean shit from Image to put her in Marvel, where they probably won't use her ever unless it's like a cosmic event, which not that many people read anyway. So,
welcome to a crossover. I don't know what to tell you.
And this is why I don't like this thing.
I mean, you know, on the bright side, Infinity looks like it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Like have you heard the basic concept?
No, you can run it by it to me.
It's like basically Thanos is coming to Earth.
Yeah.
It's his shit now. He's gonna fuck it up for whatever reason.
Yeah.
The Avengers are gone now. They're gone. They have some other shit to do, like the big cosmic shit that's been wrecking the universe. Mm-hmm. They're off. They're off dealing with that. And Thanos comes in the meantime and is just like, yeah, what the fuck is up?
I see. Alright.
So we're left with like street level heroes fighting fucking Thanos.
Who's writing this again?
Jonathan Hickman. So no, it won't be Luke Cage.
Okay. I knew as soon as you said street heroes, you knew I was gonna turn out to him. God, I'm Luke Cage. I'm fighting Thanos. I'm done. I'm done.
What up, Thanos? Sweet Christmas! Ah!
I want to see that arm shatter if that happens.
I mean, but he's got unbreakable skin.
I want to see it shatter. I like Luke Cage. I really do. But
you want to see Kevin Ware shit?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm not gonna lie. I like Luke Cage, but Bendis just...
It's saturation.
He rolled that shit till it was not even funny anymore.
It's saturation.
I'm done.
I mean, speaking of meaningless deaths, which I'm sure Infinity will have in droves, I've been reading Legion lately. Dear God, that is some of the worst comics. I hate to go all comic book guy, but Jesus, you're not even trying no more. We just like killing off Legionnaires for no reason other than, I mean, I bet it'll get the people reading, you know, like the old song.
Yeah.
It's like, who knows what it means, but it's provocative. It's like that. Like, they just killed off 3 characters in one issue off some like random shit. It was like some giant thing that they had built, like a civilization had built their own like city on or whatever, and then like some villains figured out how to activate the giants, and the giant was just like, yeah, get the fuck out of me. And in doing so, he basically killed like Polar Boy, the black guy who I don't know because I'm a Zero Hour fan, so I have no idea who he is, and then some other guy, Phantom Girl. Now, what's the problem with somebody killing Phantom Girl?
Like an important member of that group.
Not just that. What's her name?
It should have phased through, right?
Right. What the fuck? She literally gave up. She was like, "Oh no, they're dead. Take me too." And then the last thing you see is just like a panel of smash.
Sploosh.
Yeah. Like you don't actually see her die, with the implications that she's gone. With the idea that they're gonna shrink the membership of the team until it's like 12 members or something. And I'm like, then it wouldn't be the Legion of Superheroes. Then it would just be superheroes. The League of Superheroes. Yeah, we're doing that again. And I thought about that, and I was like, God, what an awful comic. And then I thought about Transformers Robots in Disguise, where they killed off, spoilers, they killed off Metal Hawk. Metal Hawk was like, the whole conceit of a Robot in Disguise is this. Like, they have the Autobots, they have the Decepticons, the war's over, and they're trying to make nice again. And then there's this faction that just left. They left Cybertron way before the war started. It was like, hey, we're not involved in it. They show up, and it's like 3 factions. And the 3 factions are led by like Bumblebee, Starscream, and then the neutral faction is led by a guy named Metal Hawk. Well, some shit happens, and like Megatron comes back, and obviously that came with some destruction. And then Metal Hawk is like trying to fight. He gets damaged, and then Starscream's like, "Yeah, we're probably gonna win this, but you gotta go." And he kills Metal Hawk.
Yeah.
And then he shows up and goes, "Look what happened, everybody. This is Metal Hawk. This was my friend, and he died because Autobots and Decepticons wouldn't stop fighting. So we're gonna get rid of all the emblems and all the ideals that led to this war. And if you aren't with that, you have to get out." So Bumblebee had to get the fuck out. Like the one city that they were able to save, he had to get the fuck out, along with all the other Autobots and Decepticons. And the end of the comic is Starscream with a fucking crown on his head.
This is amazing.
Ruling over the remains of Cybertron. And I'm like, I don't even like when the villain wins, but this is just so fucking genius.
It's Starscream though.
Yeah, it is.
I think that's the thing. Starscream gets the boot a lot, so that because of that.
To see him win for once was just like such a
And it didn't even sound cowardly. It was just more along the lines of he took advantage of an important member.
He's an opportunist.
Yeah.
And they literally had a line there about it. It was like some Decepticon was about to kill him. He's like, "Yeah, you know the thing is about opportunists?" And he just shows up with a gun and shoots the shit out of the Decepticon. I'm like, "You don't give him opportunities." Starscream is not to be fucked with in this comic, and I just. It's my favorite Transformers thing ever. And I'm just wondering, why can't DC put that same amount of gravitas behind a death?
Because there's only a couple minds working on these 2 comics that encompass this universe, while it's like Jeff Johns and everyone else in DC.
But you know what though? Legion is by itself.
Yeah.
It's one fucking comic book that connects with no other comic books anymore. Why can't they have one guy write that?
You know, I wish I had an answer for you, but it's like, because of this New 52 thing, everybody's on this concrete. We have a stable timeline now. I say stable in quotation marks because nothing's really happening.
Fuck, they should reset it. Like, at least the Legion. Like, they should have reset the Legion. I know that they've done it a bunch of times, but fuck it. One more won't hurt because, like, it's near cancellation levels. At this point, you can't get any worse.
Yeah.
Speaking of other shit, let me shift topics for a second. Superior Spider-Man, what do you think?
That's one of those books. I hate the character, but I love the book. No, listen to me.
I think he's funny.
He's funny. He actually has a lot of funny parts in it. But it's just me, or I'm starting to see like there's going to be this thing where Peter gets his body back, but it's going to be still that little dark thing going on.
Well, I mean, the next issue is Peter versus Superior versus Amazing.
He's getting a Parker-ectomy, which is, I found that funny. No, I mean, it really was actually pretty cool to see that, like, he knew something was up. Since the beginning, he knew, like, he's been having these flashes, like, what the hell am I hearing? Put on a little brain device, it's like, alright, I fucking hear you. I'm taking care of you.
You gotta go. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I like that. And you know what, though? With all this Superior stuff that they keep pushing, I kind of wonder, what's gonna happen if Peter wins?
Then he's not going. Well, okay. See, I was thinking of this, and if most people don't know, they have I think it's either this month or next month, is Superior Month, where they're going to be somewhat canceling Avenging Spider-Man and turning it into Superior Spider-Man Team Up.
And that's another thing that's bugging me. Like, I don't know if Peter is gonna win.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing, because it seems like they're giving his foes, like the new Sinister Six, a title, a la kind of Village for Hire.
Yeah.
Called the Superior Foes of Spider-Man. and then you have Superior Carnage, which I don't know what that is, but that's
still don't want that.
That's building up from that Carnage USA stuff.
Okay.
So that's a whole other thing. But regardless of which, it's still that whole Superior thing. And it's starting to make me think that no, Peter's not going to win, or he's just going to push him back to the brink of not being able to mess up his plan.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like. But at the same time, it doesn't really give off the same feeling as Spider-Man.
The thing is, if he wins, then it's a false. You can't win twice.
Yeah.
Like the villain can't win twice, because if he wins twice, it's like, why didn't you just kill him?
Yeah.
The hero shouldn't be coming back this many times.
Yeah.
You win the rematch. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's actually a point in that issue where it's like Spider-Man always wins the rematch. Trust me, I know these things.
Yeah.
So he has to win, because if he doesn't, it's just like, what's the purpose of him not winning and not killing? I mean, of him winning and not killing him.
Well, the thing is, Spider-Man always wins the rematch. He is Spider-Man now. So that is kind of a thing.
Inside the head, he's Otto Octavius.
He is Otto Octavius, but he's starting to slowly believe that he is Spider-Man. And because you can see it when he's helping the little girl, he's like, even though he knows his ability, he's like, don't worry, I got this mind stuff and I can take care of this. He wants to do good, but he wants to do good in his own way. So that's just something I'm willing to see what's going to happen. I'm not dropping the book to none at all.
I refuse to, because it's been too interesting.
Yeah.
Hopefully in the future we'll get to see DC mess up a little less, and hopefully we'll also get to see Age of Ultron go the fuck away.
Fuck that book.
All right, that's enough from us. We'll see y'all next time. Like and subscribe.